guess you're not feeling me. Not feeling the energy. Baby girl, we can do plans.
I think of the intro.
You haven't done YouTube so long, dog. I forgot the intro.
Nah, what's good with you, gang? Back here with another video. My voice is kind of hoarse because went to the Panthers game yesterday. We are doing a mukbang video today, and I have a special guest.
Hey everyone. You might see me on his Snap or his like Instagram or whatever, but I'm his girlfriend, which you could just say her name, to be honest. My name is Deja.
And in today's mukbang video, we are going to have different topics that we talk about while we eat this food.
Zaxby's, some pizza from Harris Teeter. I got these meatless chicken tenders because I'm vegetarian, and I got fries and toast from Zaxby's as well.
We're going to go ahead and get started with the video.
Yes, now we're going to talk about like how me and him are together. He cheated on me 3 times.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
During the whole time we've been together.
Okay.
So like, when we first like met, well, started talking, I guess, like, it was during the summer, and like, my summer was pretty wild. Like, I'm the type of person where like, when I'm single, like, I like go with the flow. But like when I'm in a relationship, I'm like very loyal. But during the summer, I was like really go with the flow. So like, I was just like living my best life before I go to college, because I am a college freshman, class of 2022, UNCG, GGGG. But yeah, so like, it was like the beginning of July, and I just stopped talking to boys in general because like, for the ladies out there, you know how boys be aggravating. So like, as soon as I cut a lot of people off, he hit me up in my Instagram. Mind you, my Instagram is Cozy Dej, COZYDEJ. I don't know why I keep on saying my name with a G, but he copied my username, whatever. Anyways, he had hit me up like during the first week of July, and he had followed me. I noticed he had followed me first for like, I think the week before July, and then he hit me up like the first week of July before 4th of July, and he said something along the lines like, hey, what's up, like something like, if you want to get to know me or whatever, we can start off as friends or something. And the funny thing is, like, as soon as he said that, I had read it and I was like, here we go, another one. So I was like, automatically, like, I curved him. I was like, to be honest, I'm not looking for anyone, and we can just be friends, that's it, period. Like, I'm not interested in you at all. And then he was like, dang, okay. So he kept on like trying to get my attention because I was like so cut off from boys. And eventually we started FaceTiming and stuff. And we was FaceTiming, he kept on telling me about like meeting him at Carowinds for this 4th of July thing that they do. And to be honest, I didn't know what it was because I've been living in Charlotte for about 10 years and I never been to Carowinds like that. So like, I was like, okay, I'll go. At first I was denying it at first. I was like, I gotta ask my mom if she wanna do something instead for 4th of July. And he was like, come on, just go with me. I was like, you live pretty far, because I live on the north side of Charlotte. And then I kept on making excuses for not to see him. And then like finally, I was like, you know what, Deja? Let's go meet up with this boy so he can leave you alone.
Oh, you can't give a nigga a minute? I mean, damn.
So I did. So I met up with him for the first time at Carowinds. And first, look, I was the first person there. Like, I got there early and everything because I knew like traffic is bad, like around 6 to 7, right? This boy, I got there like 7 before the fireworks started. This boy didn't even come. We didn't meet up until like 9 or 10. This boy just stood me up. Like, I was like, he just stood me up. I done fell for somebody that
I told you.
went into my DMs.
I was in traffic.
People can say they're in traffic and not be there. You know how black people work. And I really did for a second. I was like, I put on makeup and everything, even though it was hot outside. Like, I thought he stood me up for real. So like, I was walking around looking for the car or whatever. I'm like, where's he at? And then eventually, 3 hours later, I see him, and then we hung out for like, at the Care One's thing for like 15 minutes, cause like he came towards the ending of it. So we only saw like 3 or 4 fireworks, and then we dipped. And then after that, we went to Waffle House and ate and stuff, and just was like hanging out and stuff. Like fast forward like the day after that, we went to Dave and Buster's for our like second like meetup thing, and we got like basically we got closer from there. And we was like, and I was telling him the reason why I wasn't really interested in him. So like, not interested in him, like I didn't think he was cute, but like, during that time I was like, I'm only gonna focus on school. I'm only gonna do this and that. So I was like, I'm not talking to any boy or whatever. But like, when I met Miles, it was like, I'm gonna give him a chance. Cause something about him like kind of like was different than what I was used to. So like every time when we went on a date, I'd be like, what do you want from me? We just started getting close and always hanging out. I'm always spending my gas to see him, but it's kind of worth it though, cause he's
Kind of.
It is worth it because he's fun and funny and generous and kind and loyal. Other than that, we kind of relate on music and stuff and our views on what we want in life. So from that, it was just been like, we clicked and we always like be 100% with each other. So we never hold anything back.
So for this next part of the Muk-Bang video, we are going to be discussing the album of the year, which we believe is the album of the year. Now, me personally, if you know me, I'm a huge Travis Scott fan. I will be at the concert in Raleigh. And so basically, I believe the Astro World was the best album of this year, 2018. All of the year has not ended. Still the best album. Drake did kind of come up there to it, but I believe Travis did pass him. I gotta go with Astro World for being #1.
I feel like, I think everybody has been like in a sunken place, and music hasn't been that way lately. Not trying to throw shots at anybody, but like, I listen to Travis Scott, but it's like, I think I stopped listening to him after that last album with that crow looking thing. I forgot the name of the album, but it's like dark, mysterious, and all that type of stuff.
Hater.
That's the problem. He always think like, when I say something about Travis Scott, I'm hating. I'm not hating, I'm just giving my honest opinion. Like, basically, I feel like music is really taking a turn. Like, almost everything sounds the same. And it's hard to, can I finish my, it's hard to find something that's like quality. And I feel like Travis Scott, like, his album was really good, but I feel like there's something that can top his album. Even though like that's the best, like, I can say like it's the best album that was like produced well enough with different sounds and people can understand the meanings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like, but he don't really have that much hits though, like if you think about it. Like you don't hear his music on the radio like that. If you want to play it on the radio. Like, to be honest, like Drake album, I think it's just cause Drake is Drake. Like people know him. and they like his music and they can relate. Versus Travis Scott is more for like kind of younger kids and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like Drake and Travis Scott is on a different level, but then again, Drake can get more hits than Travis Scott if you think about it. Especially with the In My Feelings song, like that can basically be the song of the year of 2018. But then again, there's other people that like, I'm trying to think of everybody who released an album this year. It was Drake. Oh yeah, A$AP. Oh, that's hard to be honest. Cause I really like A$AP Rocky. Like ever since he came out with Pesos, I've been an A$AP Rocky fan. I've been all A$AP now, even though I'm from South Carolina. Like it's kind of hard.
Does it reach album of the year?
I don't know, cause like A$AP, like it's been a while since A$AP been on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how they have A$AP Mob and they make those albums together, like cozy tapes. A$AP had sampled a lot of like other 3 6 Mafia, Juicy J verses and stuff. Like I really liked it. That like I like that early 2000s like sampling hood gangsta southern music, you know, all that type of stuff. I love that. But I think he waited too long to release the album, to be honest. Even though he released it at Long Live A$AP in 2015, I feel like he still waited a little bit long to release this new album.
I don't think people were really getting onto the wave that he was on because it took him so long. People don't notice his transition. Like Tyler, he's been always dropping almost about every year.
You talking about Tyler the Creator?
So you can see like his transition from like when he was just like rapping reckless, and to now he's kind of like laid back and chill. But with A$AP, it's like if you haven't released nothing in 3 years, nobody really knows the wave that you're on other than, and he barely even posts on Instagram, so you don't even know what he's on then.
And Cardi released her album this year. Yeah, I don't think, like, to be honest, I don't feel like anybody can compare. I like Cardi, but like, I'm very like a social activist type, so like, I'll cancel somebody quick when I notice something is problematic. So like, with Cardi, I'll listen to her music, but like, I can't really relate to it because it's not very, I guess it's not really beneficial to me. So like I wouldn't compare her to being the best album of the year. Like if she won a Grammy or something or an award for that, I'd be like, okay.
This part of the video, as she said before, my girlfriend is vegetarian, so I'm gonna try these
meatless chicken tenders.
Meatless chicken tenders. So basically,
from Garden.
I got a question. So if y'all don't like meat, why you want to eat something with like meat?
Here we go. I'm just kidding. But bitch, like, you know, I know for me, I used to eat meat all the time. Like I have pizza, it has to have all the types of meats that go on there, like the meat lover pizza, but like triple it. And I used to always eat chicken wings. So when I went vegetarian, I wanted like, it was kind of like hard to transition when you're like used to eating meat, especially in the South where I'm from. Like all we eat was protein on everything. So like when I just started eating like vegetables and going vegetarian, I wanted to eat something that was similar to what I used to eat before. So I started eating these things. They're worth it, to be honest. And they also have like vegan wings and buffalo wings and veggie burgers, which I didn't know nothing, like I didn't know that was a existence. Like I didn't know that was something that I can eat. So once I got to eating that and understanding like it was like, what? Understanding like it was something that like a replica, so it wasn't like a hard transition for me to be a vegetarian. So when I know these products are out there, it makes it easier to be a vegetarian. Yeah, dip it in there. Eat it.
I called Chief. He said this ain't it. I'm just This main part of the video, which is the last part of the video, is Kanye still in something place?
Yes.
Now, my viewpoint, I still feel like he is. I feel like he's trying to act like he's getting better and acting like the better route is by following Trump. Now me, I don't care what your views are. I don't respect Trump in any way. So I mean, that's you do. It's your opinion. Congratulations to you. But for me, I don't see any part where he's coming from or why he is supporting him. So by him trying to get other celebrities into it, I feel like he's still trying to stay relevant also, because I feel like, to be honest with you, to be really honest, I feel like Trump is paying him to do all this stuff because Kanye was such a big icon to the black community. He wants that
Poopity scoop.
He wants that I don't know how to say publicity.
Yeah.
Or like that gaining of like the black community to like him again. And he tried to use Kanye in a way of bringing people, to liking Trump. But it just ended up being the opposite thing, and everybody cutting Kanye off. So to me, I feel like he still is. He may have moved to Chicago. To be honest, I feel like Kim didn't move to Chicago.
She's still in Pasadena.
Yeah, so that was he's still in second place. He's just trying to get better, but it's not really working.
I feel like Kanye used to be like my music idol, because like when I was younger, at one point I wanted to be a music producer, like for real. Like I was looking into being a music producer, but like I still want to do it like as a side job. I low-key want to do it as a side job because I can like, not for the money, but like express my talents elsewhere. So I feel like after Kanye West and his mom had passed away, like he just been like,
every man that's ever dated them always came back out with some type of defect.
You better watch out for Travis, because
I found out Travis was dating her. I was just like,
and he had a baby. That baby don't even look like his, to be honest.
Take disrespect Stormy like that.
Look, it's no offense to the baby. The baby's cute, but like that baby don't look like Travis. But I just feel like Kanye just lost himself. Now I feel like he just sold himself to the media. Like he's not there anymore. Especially with his music, like.
He shouldn't have put his personal business out there. He should have took
With
care
the
of
opioids.
He should have took care of that himself and went to rehab and stuff, and then,
But my thing
he
is,
just told everybody he's taking a break, just like Frank Ocean did. Frank Ocean took a pretty long break.
I feel like, but Frank Ocean was not on drugs, was he?
No, but he took a break from music. I mean, like, if you have to deal with stuff like personal business, I feel like, take a break from music, and then, if you want to put yourself before you put yourself for anybody else.
But my thing is like, him being married to Kim Kardashian, and I know she got him on post notifications.
She know what he go through, so like, she should be a better support system. Although we can't really speak on it because we don't know what they actually do, but like I feel like if you have a good woman in your life, and then she should help you, she should help you through problems just like that. And if you have to take a break from music and the media, okay, cool. But like, I guess because he's so big, mainly had everybody's attention, especially when he said he gonna run for president. Everybody thought, he's gonna be for the black people.
He ain't.
Black community.
He ain't even for the black people.
And so it's really just like, I hope if he did, I hope that he would be like, this was all a setup. I was for y'all the whole time.
This is a Harvard study. And I feel like he's really depressed, like really, really depressed. I'm not trying to like put him on a mental illness or anything, but I know for me, like, I went through issues with myself, like being depressed and stuff, and like, I know what it's like to seek attention, and you would not do anything, but like you would do certain stuff to seek attention. And I feel like after him and his mother passing away, like, and him getting in that car accident, like really traumatized him. And I feel like he's really seeking help for like properly, because if she was really like down for him, I think she would have told him to stop doing what he was doing. To be honest, like, it doesn't make sense to you marry somebody and not, you know, go on the actions and be like chill out, you doing a little bit too much, you messing with our money flow. Like, so it's sad, it's really sad. But at this point, he might as well get over it at this point and just focus on Yeezy, I guess. And I guess rejuvenate himself by what he did recently and like deleting all his social media accounts.
In fact, that's gonna cap off the video.
Peace up,
But-
A-Town.
Oh my god. This ain't gonna be the last video we do.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna probably do some public pranks and vlogging and stuff like that you're gonna see from us. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share this channel, because I gotta get this channel back up off the ground, because it's been a good minute. 2 months.
He forgot his own intro.
No, I didn't.
He was like, what's
No,
the
I
intro? I was like,
No, I didn't. 2 months since I last posted.
that's a long time. But I hope y'all enjoyed my little place.
So until next time, peace.
Peace up, A-Town. Even though I'm from the north side.
My boy. ESPN